Oh yeah! Hell to the motherfucking yeah! Woo! Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Emergency episode. Cumia'S Cucks. We are here. We're doing it live. We're feeling it. How you feeling today? Let's jump in the chat. What do we got going on? Shout out everybody. We're doing it. Things are happening. This is somebody just said Kevin's live on MLC. I don't know. I was told there was no show today, so I don't know what's going on. I just had to get this episode out. I had to get cooking. There was too much on my plate. You guys are sending the videos. I can't thank you enough. I can't keep up. I got to deliver product. I got to keep pushing product. I got to get it out there, or I'm going to have a garage full of these videos. And we haven't even touched on Carl. We haven't even touched on Gums. We haven't even touched on Frank. We haven't even touched on E-Rock. Like, we got so much going on. And right now, as I'm burying this cuck, this guy who is just losing the battle on the internet, this guy is just gone because the Mud Shark himself is winning. Winning! And I'm having so much fun. We're having a good time. This is a fun show. We like to have fun here at the Cumia'S Cucks. It's a fun show. We have fun. And first and foremost, let's get it going, guys. Right out of the gate, we know what it's all about. We know why we're here. And I would like to thank our presenting sponsor, the great Ashley LaRue, with her new book, Love Until Forever by Ashley LaRue. Go ahead, pick it up. Scrolling at the bottom, foxpointpublishing.com. And you guys are like, well, you don't put your money where your mouth is. You didn't get a book. Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah? Boom! Shit, bitch! Your order from Fox Point Publishing is on the way. Tracking number and everything. Don't even try to detour it, because it's on the way, man. Could be here today. We'll see. I've got the book, and I'm going to do a special reading. I'm looking for it, baby. We're going to have some fun. We're going to have some fun on today's episode because you guys are speaking there we go, E-Rock Army. And if you guys could do me a huge favor, hit like on this video. Just like. We're going to manipulate the algorithm. We're doing exactly what Steel Toe does. We're going for the goal. And if you guys are new to the show, my goal, his is getting money from you guys. And somehow does. I don't know how. But my goal is to have something online for when I die that's always out there, that's going to be out there forever. So his kids can Google how much of an asshole their father was. That's the goal. No problem, Ash. We love you, sweetheart. You're the best. Oh, shout out to my girl, Zen Producer. She's always keeping an eye on me. The mic's fucked up. Let's fix that. Check. How about that? There you go. I don't have a producer. I got Zen. And she produces Zen, not me. Here, let's pull up her super chat. How's it sound now, guys? Where we at? There we go. All right. We're doing it, everybody. Thank you so much. All right, we're going to get into this because I got a lot to work on. Hey, for those people in the chat, Stancil, I didn't know Kevin was live right now. He told me there was no show today. So I said, okay, well, I'm free. I have stuff going on. And I got a lot of shit to get to. I got a lot of video to go through. I mean, this Cucks material is just, I don't even know what to do. Like, I don't even know how to get through it. I can't wait till Sunday. I got to do more content. I got to get out there. I haven't got the Carl. I haven't got the Chrissy. I got to do this clown in Minnesota because he keeps giving me shit. He keeps putting it out there. Just give a shout out to my buddy Patrick Melton. Nobody likes onions. Tomorrow's MLC after show. We will be doing a swap cast. We will be doing a sit-down Zumock after show. Nobody likes onions with Patrick himself and the great Earl Skankle. He's doing the fantastic job of exposing this dude. And it just give you a little backdrop, a little backstory, how this whole weird world kind of connects. Last year or so, when I had the big blowout with Kevin when I was in Oklahoma City, And, the tension was there. We're kind of like after each other. Thank God for the great Bob Levy. I don't have to deal with anything business-wise with Kevin. And I was in Oklahoma City for 2 weeks doing the Looney Bins, and I worked with Patrick, so he was there when it went down. How crazy is this? The fact that Kevin and I had our big fallout, and I was working with Patrick. We were staying in the comedy condo together, and now we're both destroying this guy online. What's crazy? This is crazy. I'm going to pull this one up. Spaghetti Tooth John. Nobody Likes Onions has been awesome. He does a 4-hour shows late at night. And we both figured out, we both kind of come to the conclusion this Aaron guy is just a complete fraud. He's a nobody. He's a liar. He's a manipulator. And we're going to get to the... we're going to get to it because he put this compilation together about how fun of a show Aaron has. I mean, it's fucking fun. Check out how fun this show is. We got to take a look at this because he took one show in particular and he whittled it down to 10 minutes of fun. Let's just take a test. We won't watch the whole thing, but I want you guys to see the fun. Oh, here we go.
To get into the $250 drawing, $20 super chats or $15 Streamlabs and
This
PayPal.
is fun.
That's just to make up the difference in the percentages for YouTube. Probably get $150 in merch and whatnot. If you don't know this, if you're a VIP, you get entered in a $100 drawing for these prize shows every month. If you become a member tonight, you are in. If you guys have never been here for a prize show, I'm telling you, I'm not overselling.
Thank you, James Sullivan. I'm having fun.
$10 will go for, we just have
James
those,
Sullivan, $5. Having fun.
For the $10, just so you can keep straight who wants them. We'll probably just go 5 for the 25 and 10 for the 50.
By the way,
if you throw in...
I would like to point out what he's doing, this little prize drawing, and you can win the money. It is so illegal. A private lottery is illegal. And he's spinning it by selling gift certificates and and he's giving out these prizes, and it's not, you shouldn't have, somebody can turn him in for doing this. You can't hold a private lottery. That's not cool. That's not what it's all about.
And here's the rules. I'll put them in the chat right now.
Yeah.
Remember to get a hold of April if you want those stickers. Some people just want to qualify. They forget about the stickers. I tell you what, on prize shows, I am a mess to begin with. Give me the cash times.
Hey, listen, here, Nobody Likes Onions is here. I'm not stealing your angle. I'm pointing out. I was after this clown before he was even on your radar. So I'm pointing out what he's doing. And yes, that came from you. He'll be joining us on the after show, Patrick Melton, tomorrow. I'm promoting you, you cock. Brennan is on Steel Toe. Right now? Or is he doing it? Yes. I'm follow Nobody Likes Onions. Patrick's hilarious. He's funny. And I'm promoting this awesome breakdown of fun that you did, this compilation.
Times are all fucky right now. I've been wanting to be a VIP to this show for a long time. If you become a member...
I am digging the Stone Cold Steve Austin goatee he has coming in. He's becoming a man!
We put you in the $100 drawing tonight. And also, if you continue being a member, we take the number of members we have every month, divide it by the amount of shows we do, and we knock that much off the daily goal. Putting up a poll with $20, he wants in the VIP/$250 drawing. He's getting himself
This is great,
stickers.
dude.
eBay.
Go check it out on his YouTube channel. He's doing the Lord's work. But it's a fun show. I mean, I don't know what... I mean, the music made it more fun. But asking for money, begging for money, give them money. I want your money. Dummies, give me your money. It is a fun show. Oh, by the way, I want to thank today's sponsor, Stoney's Bar and Grill. Give them a call, Stoney's. They're doing a great job over there. They're like one of the best bar and grills in Minnesota. James Sullivan, $5. Chad's warning. Stop trash talking Kevin Brennan. He's about to tune in. I'm not trash talking anybody. I didn't know Kevin was live, guys. Let's go to Stoney's Bar and Grill. They're in Minnesota. I want to get them on Sit Down Zumock. Here we go. There they are. They got a Facebook page. They don't have a website. There it is. This isn't doxing. It's a business. They're over there, 158 East Broadway Street, Rockville, Minnesota. Call them 320-253-2330. Tell them you heard their business on Cumia'S Cucks. And, check them out. Stoney's Bar and Grill. They got everything there, man. This place is, look at this. They got a dartboard. They got a pool table. This looks like everybody in Minnesota is ugly for some reason. I haven't seen one attractive person in Minnesota. They're all very ugly people. No disrespect to the Minnesota listeners, but I'm just going through this right now, and they got chili contest. All right. This is everybody in Minnesota, guys, right here. Look at that. That's wow. We seem to have it all together here at Stoney's. Go check them out. Again, let's give out their number. I want to give them a proper plug. You could always advertise on the show. Full disclosure, they didn't ask to advertise. I just want to help out local business. I believe in small business. They were shut down during COVID, so 320-253-2330. Stoney's Bar and Grill, Minnesota. God, there's so much to get to, guys. Where do we begin? Shout out here. We got to give a shout out to the, I'm not a Reddit guy. I'm not a Discord guy. I think it's kind of weird, but I do like this Reddit, reddit.com/Steel Toe Boring Show. I'm a big fan of that site. You guys are doing the Lord's work, digging up stuff, and I just want to showcase what you guys are putting out there. I mean, it's just every morning I wake up like reading the Sunday paper. Like I go to that Reddit. That's the first thing I do. I want to know what the hell's going on. Nobody likes onions. Call them and tell them you bought a gift from Aaron and you never got it. Oh, he's talking about Stoney's. Let's do that. Let's do that. What do we want to do now? Because I got a bunch of clips here that was sent to me, and everything's. Oh, this is the one I really want to hammer home. This is Aaron. Is it Imholte or Imholte? Either way, it's a dumb last name. I think we can agree on that. I think it's a terrible last name. Terrible last name for a terrible person, in my opinion. But let's check out this. This is him, and I've been calling this guy out. I've been saying he's a fraud and a liar and a salesman the whole time. He went to broadcasting school. I'm sure his parents paid for broadcasting school. By the way, if you go to broadcasting school, you're a tool. Shout out Gladwell 8, $4.99, solid numbers for going up against Kevin Brennan. Listen, I don't look at it like I'm going up against Kevin Brennan. I'm doing my own thing. I'm going to put this on the Patreon afterwards, so if you're watching Kevin, which you're allowed to do, go ahead. You can still get this on Patreon one later on tonight. And thank you so much for RMG right here. This guy is a $100 sponsor on the Patreon right now. And we're going to talk. He's got some good stuff coming. He's got a podcast that's coming, and we're going to get it out there. The Mud Shark says, who cares? Pronounce it wrong as a sign or disrespect. And that's not one of those radio hackery things. Sam Roberts went to broadcasting school. I think you're a tool. I got a job in broadcasting because the program director saw me open for Daniel Tosh, and he goes, would you ever do radio? I go, sure. And then he showed me the contract, and I go, I will do radio for as long as you want. This is fucking awesome. So, I don't know. People that go to broadcasting school, they end up going into production. They do news and traffic. They never really get a radio show. It never really happens. That's what happened with Aaron. He went to broadcasting school. He couldn't really get a radio show, so he had to sell ads. He had to go to a very small market and sell ads to be on the radio. That's not really being in radio. Then he got fired, and then he didn't want to sell ads anymore. Stansel says, and steal other people's formats like W8. He did steal. Who Are These Podcasts? Formula, copied what he was doing, but to his defense, they stole it from Jocktober. Nobody likes onions. I'll keep promoting him free of charge. Gladwell, no, there is no Kevin and Chad drama. Aaron is talented. It's very sad. He still thinks it's too sad. He would have been fantastic in 2007. He really would have been, especially in that shitty market in Minnesota. That would have worked back then. You got to change with the times. Jeremy Fletcher says, keep up the muddy work. This has been epic. So, listen, we're going to watch this real quick. I just want to get caught up on the chat. Here we go. Buckle up, guys. I don't have a producer. Somebody sent this to my attention, so let's take a look. All right, this is over at the Reddit. Apparently, he's banning people from his chat room. And I want to point some stuff out here. Why isn't the volume working? Here we go. Let's do this. I'm not as professional as Aaron in broadcasting.
Thank you very much to Steel Toe Boring Show for the $10. I appreciate that, buddy, but you're gone.
First of all, he did not want to do that. And he didn't want to flash what Steel Toe Boring Show put up there because it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing, and it's fucked up because he refuses to promote Ashley LaRue's book. Here, let me pull this banner down so you can read the super. I'll promote it, Steel Toe Boring Show, for $10. Love Until Forever, available now from Fox Point Publishing. That's what he would not put up on the screen, even though Steel Toe Boring Show gave him $10. On Kevin's show, we put up everything on the screen. Some people say the worst things you can think of about me, and we still put it. And I read it. Everything. And we still promote it. But he can't promote his ex-wife's fucking book. Why? Who cares? The money's going to your kids, dummy. Love Until Forever, Ashley LaRue. That's all you got to do. Go pick it up, Fox Point Publishing. That's it. That's all you got to do, Aaron. And then you move on. Keep it moving. You don't have to say it's my ex-wife. You don't have to say she has 3 kids with me. You don't have to say I cheated on her while she was pregnant. You don't have to say any of that. You just don't get it, man. It's frustrating because she's writing these books that cope with the divorce, and the money goes to your kids. And then you got some fucking maniac in Tampa, Florida's got to promote it for her. You're an asshole. I don't like doing this. Now let's listen to this.
Because you're being a dickbag.
Why?
That's fine. I mean, look, if you guys want to hang on to that, go for it, but we're moving on.
No, you're not.
Thank you. 335 away from today's goal. Says
you have to give him $335 so he can move on.
Kendrick is the best rapper today. If you want to charge that back.
By the way, he can't stop thinking about it. He's trying to move on. He's saying, I'll give you the money back because he realized we're in his head, guys. He does not like this.
You want to get, if I can give it back to you, I will. I mean, your obsession is a little.
Fuck him.
Yeah.
April's a cunt. Fuck him. No, fuck him because he was promoting a book. April, really? Fuck him. He's gave you $10 to pay your rent. Pay $10 to keep the electricity on, the heat on in Minnesota. Fuck him. What did he do wrong? What did he do? Stonies. See, I got the logo too. What did he do wrong? Fuck him. You're a cunt.
Your obsession
You're
is a
helping
little
the cause.
weird.
Go ahead.
Your obsession's a little weird. You should probably move on for your own health. I don't really.
You're such a manipulator. You try to manipulate. And I feel bad for these people that buy into it. that are brainwashed by this dummy. Oh.
They know how much that's going to get you. I'm sorry. Look, man, you took a swing and you missed. What can I tell you?
He nailed it. He's in your head.
Onward and upward for our show.
As far as what Marquise did, said, I think.
Sorry, when Marquise said, I like being. My name's April. I'm a dummy. I used to date the star quarterback. Now I'm dating a deadbeat husband and father with 3 kids that aren't mine. I make really bad decisions in Minnesota.
Kendrick is doing very well today. I think him and J. Cole have some good things going on.
I just don't know about number 2 or number 3.
I wouldn't put him at 2 or 3 either.
Meanwhile, the
Yul
whole
Gibbons
time
says those guys are so cringe. They really are. I mean, I wouldn't want. I'd rather be me than them. That's for sure.
See, like he's trying to move on, but they can't stop thinking about it. They're trying to move on to Kendrick Lamar, but they got to keep going back to it because it's in his head. It was a rough weekend in the Imholte household. It was not good. It wasn't good at all. RMG, $100 sponsor at Sit Down Zumock, Patreon, more like Twinkle Toe. See, somebody brought that one up yesterday. That's a good one. Twinkle Toe's good. Camel Toe's great. That Kevin came up with Camel Toe, by the way. That was all him. Let's give him the proper credit. There's the Patreon. Check it out. Check it out. Who said that? There was a comedian that said, check it out. Angel Salazar. That's right. Ashley LaRue's in the chat. Ian Hawk. He's a good Patreon supporter. Composite Toe. There's so many great names. Oh, yes. That's another thing. Let's go to our buddy Patrick Melton. Will be on with me and Earl tomorrow. He's doing great work over there. I'm very proud that he joined in. At first, I wasn't sure what was going on. I apologize about blocking you. I didn't put 2 and 2, but we're good. But he says April and Aaron are a wholesome couple. To anyone who's traveled or experienced the world, neither one of them would be a good partner. They're basic field people. They're good together. Yeah, they never left Minnesota. They never left St. Cloud, Minnesota. I think he went to try to broadcast in Iowa, which is a hot market for radio. But Aaron can't help to try to be like the guys he's heard on the satellite. Yeah, he really wants to be the next shock jock still on the internet. When he couldn't do radio anymore, he went to Twitch, and I guess it didn't go well with him on Twitch, so then he goes to YouTube, copies what Carl's doing, copy what Mersh is doing, and then he still tries to play shock jock. And look, you remember how he says they're moving on, onward but upward. That's what he keeps saying. And by the way, we're 6 days in with he said there was blowback coming Kevin and I's way, and he warned Bob Levy, threatened Bob Levy. Still no blowback. Still waiting on the blowback. So I'm starting to think he's full of shit. You know? All right, my man Up in This. Shout out Up in This bitch. Hit like if you can. I want to do exactly what he does. Up in This, $6.99 California money. I know, Canadian, you dummies. They just announced that next year's Super Bowl will be played on April's forehead. No shit. Hey, whoever is in the Reddit for Steel Boring Show, whoever made the video of me broadcasting on April's head, first of all, fantastic. That was hilarious. And second of all, can you send it to me? I'd like to put it on my YouTube channel. I'll give you proper credit. Nobody Likes Onions. Patrick Melton says he thinks him and Anthony are going to team up and get big again. He really thinks that. He has a fantasy. I mean, the amount of ass kissing he's doing with Anthony, it's unbelievable. I mean, it's out of control. But he keeps saying that onward and upward, we're moving on. You know, he's saying all this shit. But I got a clip from this morning. And I want to see if you guys think this is onward and upward. We're moving on. They're better than this. Oh, April's forehead. That was awesome. April's forehead. It's a big forehead. I'm just saying. All right, let's check this out. This is him this morning. Not only is he lying and manipulating, but he's showing his true colors of being a major hypocrite. So let's take a look. Oh, that's not it. By the way, I'm getting all this from that Reddit. It's fantastic. I'm giving you the proper credit. Okay, we got Rumblecat, $2. April's forehead gets home before she does. Yeah, it's a big forehead. I'm having fun. I'm having fun, God damn it. He doesn't understand that I can have fun. Let me have fun. You say you have a fun show? I have a fun show. This is fun. Are you guys in the chat having fun? Let me know if you're having fun because I'm having a fucking blast. Fun doesn't describe it. This is not it. Quit giving me that video. I'm looking for the other one. What's the other one called is the question. Oh, here we go. Now I found it. I got all these windows open. There's so much going on. There's so much fun going on behind the scenes here. I got to get through these videos because they stack up quick. Here we go. Here's the fun. This is from this morning. By the way, his view count's down. There's less viewers because he purchases views. And he lies about his numbers. He purchases subs. The views are down. He says he has almost 10,000 stubs. I think in peak hour drive time, he was at like maybe 520. On MLC, peak time, we were at 900, and we just started live streaming. He's always saying how the show's bigger and better and more popular than ours. I don't think it is because the numbers don't lie, even though he buys subs. But this is him starting off the show. By the way, imagine, because he's a morning guy. He thinks people are getting up to him. They're getting their coffee. They're getting ready. They're going to work. But imagine being in Minnesota, scraping your windows, heating up the car. You're going to work, and this is your morning drive.
And you've got, there was another, we got to smack around Opie in overtime today. Opie got a little mouthy. There's a weird thing happened. A very strange.
Hey, you know what? I know you guys like to goof on Opie. You guys like to, because of Anthony. But I love how he just treats them like it's his equal. Like they're equals in this business, this broadcast. You know, Opie he doesn't have to work for the rest of his life because of broadcasting and legendary shows with Patrice O'Neal, Louis C.K., Bill Burr, Bobby Kelly, Rich Voss, to name a few. But this guy's like, hey, he's one of my equals, even though I'm going to slap him around. He's literally the most delusional guy on the internet.
Thing happened where we caught another Jake Hudson.
Okay.
That's what happened with that world we left. Like, we didn't realize how much mental illness we were dealing with.
Now he's spinning it to mental illness because that Jake Hudson, you know, he has what the hell's wrong with him? I forgot. Anyways, he's going to compare me to Jake Hudson but he's out of this game. Onward and upward. He's out. No more insults. Not bringing his name up. We're done. We moved on with your flipper hands. Remember, Aaron? We moved on. Actually, let's do it like you always do. Washing our hands with this guy. We're done. But he can't help himself. He got orders from April. I don't want this anymore. I never even wanted to do the show. The ex-wife has him on the ropes because they have kids. The ex-wife goes, I'll take you to court, bitch. You tricked me into this fucking shitty contract where I get $800 a month from you with your lawyer, but you're putting my children at harm. Your house was already swatted because of your actions and your antics. And now you recklessly go after everybody, every comic. You're like, who's Carl going after? Okay, I'll do that. Who's Mersh going after? I'll do that. So this is all on you. Now he's going to try to spin it that they're moving on.
And when we realized how much mental illness we were dealing with, we're like, well, we don't want to, like, we just wanted to make fun of somebody. We didn't want to, like, bring people's families and shit into it. So we're not going to do that. That's kind of a cancerous world.
By the way, I don't have to point this out. I have so many videos of him talking about Bam Margera, his family, his divorce, his kids, Stuttering John's kids. He's just a liar. You weren't expecting a guy like me to destroy you. You thought I was going to take it after video 68. No. I'm just getting warmed up with this guy.
We're out. And it made so many people mad, and they got so upset, and they took that.
Because you started it. All of it. All of it. And you even threatened me you were going to haunt me until I retired. You said that. I have it in the email. I read the email last show. By the way, if you're just tuning in, hit like and subscribe and jump in the chat. And if you're like, what did I miss out on? I was watching Kevin. It'll be up on Patreon later tonight.
They're backing down and backing out. It's like, well, what are you, 6?
Why are you doing Florentine? Why are you doing a Jim Florentine impression? That's me doing an impression of Jim Florentine. That's my impression. So now you're doing impressions of me. Nobody likes onions. He's calling me mentally ill now. My doctors said he's ignorant. I know. Now he's calling him mentally. Patrick Melton is a guy who walks the walk. He's a good comic. Comics know him. He's been around. He's in the game. And I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, you helped Mark Maron get his podcast going. Mark Maron knows Patrick Melton. We know all the players in the game, Aaron. You're a pretender. They don't know who you are, but we know them. Good chance they have our phone number. And let me remind you, he'll be on the after show tomorrow. He's out of the game. He's done. He's washing his hands. No more digs.
People decided, well, you know what? It must be open season. They're not making fun of people anymore. Fuck that. I love making fun of people. I just have to do a better job between the two people we caught, the Chads and the Jake Hudsons of the world. And
mention my name. You said you were done. You won't even mention my name. You just mentioned it. You're like, well, I didn't say his last name, but you still said, you're walking a fine line, buddy. You're starting to come off like a liar.
They are the same person, basically.
Oh, you compared me to Jake Hudson.
Well, that's not true. Jake has his own place to live.
Boom! Couldn't help yourself. We're out of this. We're moving on. But let me get one more dig in. Let me get one more in with some lame, he has a place to live. Wow, Aaron. You put your family at risk. You had to get that in. We're moving on. I washed my hands with him. I should just have you come on, Patrick. He's like, I'm still making fun of people, but only if they're not going to fight back. Cool, new rule, Bill Maher. Yeah, like he's going after people who will never respond to him. He learned a lesson. He knows Bam Margera is not going to come after him. He's not going to say anything. This guy is he's the worst. I got a very funny text message from a very well-known comedian. Says he's following this. Not Earl, by the way. He's following this whole saga like it's Days of Our Lives, like a soap opera. He says, I can't get enough. Keep doing it. Well, you keep sending me the clips. I'll keep doing it.
But when we tapped out of there, it's like, no, we're tapping out of fucking with the mentally ill. It's a bad idea. You shouldn't do it, especially personally, because they're insane.
I mentioned your wife's book, which you can't even do. They give you $10 to mention the book. You can't do it.
So with the Opie thing, however.
What do you got, Aaron?
That's just like, that's a guy who kind of shit on us one time when we asked him to be on our show, so we goofed on him. Opie's going to be brought to heel. People are saying Twitter is down. Oh, boy.
Is it?
Twitter down. Oh, Corey's here. There he is. All right, now Corey's in.
Fun Ben here.
Kevin, send me a link. I'll come over. I'll shut down the emergency episode of Cumia'S Cucks. I didn't know you were live, by the way, if this is the real Kevin Brennan. Is he live right now, guys? Levy lied. to you. He's on MLC right now. Look. I can't look. I'm broadcasting. Tell Kevin Brennan to send me a link. Let's see if I could. Let me try this. All right. I don't know what the hell's going on in this world anymore. You have to contact Kevin. I'll go on MLC. He says he was going solo. I didn't know. Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on. You guys want to get trippy here? Let's do this. I want to watch it.
For 17 years because he has such thin lips. Thank you.
Bob, what are you ripping on me for?
My favorite MLC, my favorite soap. Thank you, Relinsky. Look, man, Chad's a good guy. He's just a little.
I'm watching you.
You know, he has that weight problem now. He's dealing with, and hopefully he can slim down.
Oh, how can I defend myself when I'm not on the show?
Terry, need $2. Autopsy or investigation of Machete's death. They wouldn't even do one. They'd say, "How is he alive? How did he live this long?" They wouldn't even cut him open.
Yeah, they'd see that corpse and be like, "I don't want to get within 10 feet of that thing."
Yeah, he probably fucking.
Hey guys, let Kevin
strained
know
his
that I'm
back
watching
from
them
carrying
right
that head
now
around
on
when
my
it crushed
show.
his organs.
I was watching a show last night. Another another guy killing his family, or one of those family. Everybody kills everybody, and after the Chris Watts thing from the night before, I'm hooked. Anyway, so this guy, some stepdad was beating.
Hey, send Kevin a super chat saying that I'm watching them right now.
The stepson, basically, I haven't seen the end of it, but it's kind of like the stepmom was his mom was an idiot, and she kept marrying
what the hell is
different
going
guys.
on here?
She kept saying how the stepdad, the kid that was basically helping them narrate the story, he was saying how the stepdad was fine at the beginning, and then he just used to beat the shit out of me. He used to hit him in the back of the head. So I think that might be more common than we're aware of, you know?
Oh yeah. Speaking
Like
of that, somebody said
the
send him a link.
the stepdad beating.
He's trying to get the link in there.
That's why do you think you marry into a family?
I prefer the show this way, actually.
You know what I
No,
mean?
but that's why you got to be
Work out.
worried about who you bring into the house. Because if you have daughters, he might try
He's
to
out
hook up
super
with your
chatting me
daughter,
right now.
the stepdad, and if you have a son, he might fucking smack him around because the stepdad's there, and it was the same situation as
All right.
Chad. Like the guy was well off financially.
I'm bored. I know. Kevin always looks like he's moving in, and we'll get a studio together soon. MLC needs Chad more. Wait. MLC needs Chad more than Chad needs MLC, let's be honest. Hey, we're having fun, right? If that's one thing I learned from aaronImholte is just to have fun. We got a fun audience. We have a fun show. I just like to have fun. And me and Jake Hudson are the same person, according to aaronImholte. What's the nationality of Imholte? All right, let's pull this one up. Oh, first of all, I ran a poll on my Twitter. Take a look at this. All right. A huge thank you. Huge month of February. I had a great month of February on Patreon and YouTube. Added 500 more subscribers on my YouTube channel. As you guys remember, I didn't even try at YouTube until January 1st. I said I was going to play these guys' game. I wasn't playing their game. They were all coming at me. And I said, all right, I'll play your game. Now we got almost 3,000 subscribers on YouTube. We literally went up almost 2,000. 63 new Patreons. 54 of the new Patreons are $10 or higher, which you can watch this episode later on tonight if you're just tuning in. Building this brick by brick. But the most important thing, I'm having fun. And I asked, what cuck would you like me to focus on moving forward? And right now, Camel Toe has the lead over Frank and Gums, Chrissy, then Gino, And Carl in dead last place. I thought everybody would jump on Carl, but you guys are like, we're over him. We're moving on. We're moving on. We're moving on. Hit like, subscribe. We are $800 away from the goal for today. Let's try not to get that carried over till tomorrow. Let's knock it out today. Let's knock it out. Keep on steel toe. There's so much to go through. I have to keep on him. That's what I have to do because there's too much going on. What do we got? Let's check this out. I'd have way more bigger numbers if Kevin wasn't on right now, but it is what it is. All right, let me pull this up. JG says, hop on MLC. This is way too insane. I have to be sent a link. I can't just hop on. If they send me a link, I will gladly shut down the emergency Cumia'S Cucks, and I will broadcast with Kevin and Levy. Oh, Neil Brennan wants me to go on MLC. Shout out Neil Brennan, the co-creator of the Chappelle Show. He'll let you know. In fact, when I first met him, he told me he was the co-creator of the Chappelle Show. He says, Kevin sent it to me. Let's check it out. Let's go into the email because I have not yet received anything. You know what? He did. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have to cut the emergency episode off. Thank you so much for the super chats. We're going to go ahead and put this up on Patreon. If you just tuned in, I got to go jump on Kevin's podcast. I don't think that's ever been done before what we just did. Everything's out of control. This is out of control. Jump over to Kevin's. Thank you so much, guys. I'll see you in about 5 minutes. That's a wrap.